start of the second period, with now Fife playing from left to right, and Glasgow, we remind you, with Bill Kirk in the penalty box at the top of this second period. 3-1 the score in favour of the Flyers. And a trap puck means an early drop on the left-hand side of Peter Callaghan's goal. There is that drop, played out by the Flyers back as far as Ron Plum. Plum on target, no power in the shot, but that was Stojanovic. There was some power in that one, just deflected. Snapshot right at the start of this first period, played all the way back here to Andrew Donald. Donald content to play out to Neil Abel. Abel pushes forward, not a good pass. Abel picking up the piece as well. Again though, it's blocked. This is Martin Shields, scorer of the Glasgow goal. Plum, the player coach Ron Plum, who's been around, good experienced player. Brown, and making a lot of ground. It was Brown, in fact it was Stojanovic with the puck, and here's a break on, and going all the way here is Bestel. Bestel taken out of the play very cleverly by Ron Plum. If it's still Bestel, and able to get the shot in. He is a clumsy looking character, but very effective. Scored a few goals this year, 74, something like that now. This is Brown trying to check back. And a little bit of a grappling match developing there with Danny Brown. And Brown seems to want to continue the argument. Looks like Alistair Roger involved as well.
Well, Dave, there are no penalties so far, and I think Brown should cool down. I was about to say that was a lovely defensive move by Ron Plum. You know, there's so much emphasis in this league placed on scoring goals that people seem to forget about the defensive work. But Plum has changed all that up at Fife, and he's an excellent defenseman. That was a 2-on-1 break, and he just took it apart. Real professional job.
Second line on then for the Flyers, and Ron Plum sensibly taking Danny Brown out of the fray. The pass goes in there, and surely a tripping penalty.
That is a tripping penalty, Dave.
Stevenson now. There was the shot coming in from Seabelt. The goalkeeper is off. It was a delayed penalty.
It's going against the Flyers, number 21.
That's Brian Peat.
So he'll be cooling his heels for 2 minutes in the penalty box. It'll give the Dynamos a chance to put on the power play.
This is Bestel. Oh, ferocious forecheck from Plum, and that shook up Bestel. Picks himself up there. Tough guys. Played all the way across here. Shields buying time. Shields now going over the red line. Shields has Bestel. He has Kirk out here on the left, but the blue shirts are piling back. This is Pennycook, and Pennycook again used to play for Dundee, works for oil rigs a bit, been around in Scottish ice hockey. Pennycook, useful wing player. And right in front here, Bestel. That was a chance, and Kirk came round the back and poked it in straight out of the penalty box, into the action and into the net.
Well, Dave, that makes it 3-2. That was a power play goal by Kirk. He picked it up from behind the net. You can see this loose puck. The first one misses the net. Kirk comes around. The goalie's a bit slow to react. You can see him coming in. The goalie reacts now, but it's too late. It's in the open net.
Assisted by number 21, John Festo, at a time of 22 minutes and 30 seconds.
3-2 the score, and with that goal, of course, the penalty cancelled out, both sides back at full strength on the ice. Will Fife be stung into action? Looks like it. There is Pete, who has come out of the penalty box into the action. Good pass across to Stojanovic now. Right in front here, must be. Oh, it was Linton, and somehow the keeper got down. This time it's in there. Ron Plum. Or in fact, it might have been Stojanovic.
Well, it is Stojanovic, Dave. He picks up his hat trick. He makes it 4-2 with his third goal of the game. They had a couple of bites of the cherry, and Stojanovic finished it off with a drive into the top corner.
Good interception there from Hall, and Hall will bring it on his own. It's Gary Smith. Smith hasn't got a stick. Remarkable. Now here's Ron Plum. Now here's a chance for the Dynamos. All the way up here to Seibelt, but his control left a bit to be desired. Hard in there, Barry Smith. Now back to the point. Now Smith in front, and so too was Wilson. Oh, Plum, so much in control at the back there. This is John Riley. And they're snapping at them, and it's Stuart Drummond who forechecks there to win the puck. Gets bundled in for his trouble. He's not complaining though, it's a rough old business. Pennycook allowed to go an awfully long way. Eventually the back checking comes from the rear guard, and that's not away. Martin Shields to cool things down. That was a good pass. And here, this is Kirk. Oh, Kirk plays it back to Vestal. And still Kirk, he likes to come around the back, and Cottrell will clear the lines. And now a chance for the break. Pennycook up here to Brown. Brown. Oh my word. Nearly knocked a hole in the net.
Well, Dave, this is fantastic ice hockey, end-to-end action. Danny Brown picked up this pass. You can see him going down the right side, picks it up at the blue line, stops, goes around the defenseman, and lets go this devastating slap shot. The goalie really didn't have a chance. He's only 10 feet out, fires it into the net.
Drummond finding Bryan. We know he can hit them. Bryan still going, and Stojanovic hadn't moved up left. And looking for Seibelt, but now Bryan picking up the pieces. Linton, right in front is Bryan, and again Stojanovic unable just to control. Now Stojanovic all the way back to Drummond with the shot. Took a deflection, still scrambling around. Where is the puck? Somewhere there. Peter Callaghan was in there. Gets scrambled away. Desperate moment for the Dynamos. Riley, intercepted by Linton. Linton has Stojanovic. There's a stick loose on the ice. Seibelt playing it way up. Chase on for Kirk. Cool play by Stuart Drummond. Drummond finding Bryan. Interception by Bessel. This is Shields. Gets the cross in, and right in front it must be Bessel. Martin Shields did awfully well down the left-hand side, got the crossover, and Big Jack Bessel there eventually hammered it home.
Well, Bessel makes it 5-3. You can see Shields doing all the work, like you said, Dave, going down the boards, fighting off the defenders, gets the puck out front. The Dynamos get a lucky bounce here. You can see the puck comes off. Bessel picks it up. The goalie's going the wrong way. Now he straightens it up, but Bessel really does fire it into the open corner there, and the goalie doesn't have a chance.
Time of 51 minutes and 47 seconds.
And all the way through here. Oh! There's Chick Cottrell. who just could not get a really firm strike. And once again, we have a thrilling end-to-end battle here at Dundee. These ice hockey boys very rarely let you down. You want goals, you want action. Well, this is the sport for you. Oh, that really was a sensational pitch, almost coming out and hitting you in the armchair. Dynamos come back. Here's Bessel again. Whistles past the far post. Shields, #1 line on for the Dynamos. Now Pennycutt with Kirk, and now Lato. Lato again. And Kroger pretty quick to duck that time. And a little flick pass out here. Bessel, oh, that was clever. Gets the pass across to Stevenson. Stevenson to Kirk, who gets a nudge to Bessel again. Bessel, good movement. He really is all arms and legs, this fellow. Now, much more compact figure of Bill Kirk. Playing it around quite well now. Hester. Hester out to Roger. And that'll be an icing whistle, so play will be dragged back. But it has to be said, the Dynamos are really playing quite well, and perhaps a little bit better than we fancied.
That's right, Dave. When Bessel is out there, albeit he is arms and legs, he does move the puck around nicely. He's got a great shot, and he's working well with Kirk and Shields, so I think we'll see more from the Dynamos. Don't count him out yet.
Now here is the drop, and it comes back quite comfortably for Stojanovic. Plum shouting for it. Here's Plum on the blue line. Plum winding up, and he didn't really make the kind of firm contact he would have wished. Oh, a good piece of back checking by Stojanovic. Stojanovic with the shot. He is deadly.
Dave, Stojanovic is going for his 100th goal. That's number 98. His 4th goal of the night. He did all the work on this one, picked it up at the blue line. Let's go, this blistering slap shot right into the corner.
Pete turning back, doing well, taking out 2 men. Brought down, chested down. And Bessel almost, before he hits over the barrier, finds the puck lands on his stick, and it's gone over the barrier now, and that'll give both sides an opportunity to change lines. There's Jack Bessel, 23 from Troy, New York, has Scottish ancestry, came over here on a holiday, saw the game, and thought he'd stay over to play. One of the top scorers, and a kind of customer that's difficult to dispossess. Certainly not a graceful performer, but a very effective one. Now Linton inside. Lato. Back to Drummond. Bessel doing well, getting his legs together now. Here is Jack Bessel. Bessel playing it inside here to Shields. Leaving it for Bessel. Bessel! Oh! Remarkable piece of action. He prodded it. It was almost as high as the net. Now here come the Flyers. And it's Stojanovic, and Stojanovic with 3 shirts around him, 4 checked. Again, it's end-to-end excitement. Roger chasing back. Has Bessel available. So too is Shields. Shields cleverly making space for himself. Oh. And Kirk, for a little fellow, really does go in hard and almost had Neil Abel over the safety netting. Glasgow mounting a late gallop in this second period. They could do it a goal before the break. They trail by 3. Colin Wilson doing well. Wilson gets it back to his point man. It was Jimmy Hall. It wasn't a really good piece of play from him. John Riley chasing back. Riley playing it out. Well, that was a good pass. Now, Wilson looking for Selbert, but it's going to come out for Fife with Brown. Stevenson playing it across, and right in front there. Oh, Selbert it was with the shot. Should have done better, Paul.
Well, he was robbed. That was a good save by Donald. Donald has come up with some key saves in the past couple of minutes, and he's really keeping the Flyers in the game. But Seabelt was right in front of the net, right in the slot. Let's look at this again. You can see the good save here. Seabelt right there. He picks up this pass. It's an error by the Fife Flyers, but look at that. He gets his glove hand on it and then pounces on it and smothers it.
Oh, that's got to be a chip. Surely must be a penalty. Gordon Latto, the skipper of the Flyers, is going to get a penalty here.
Well, that was right in front of the referee. There was no mistake in that one. So he'll spend 2 minutes in the box, and his penalty will go into the third and final period.
Number 16 for Flyers, Gordon Latto, and a 2-minute penalty for hooking. Time on the penalty, 39 minutes and 46 seconds.
And Kirk playing a lonely furrow up front at the moment. And the hooter sounds for the end of period number 2, with Fife in the lead comfortably by 6 goals to 3. The Dynamos still hanging on in there tenaciously.
365. A blue ticket, number 365.
And down with Frank Gilfeather, we have the Fife Flyers player, coach and defenceman Ron Plum, and we guess he'll be feeling pretty happy with life.
Ronnie Plum, things going very much your way. Quite happy?
Well, yes, up to this point, you know, we've been playing not too bad. We'll be keeping the pressure on them. They head in a hockey game right now. They say we got 20 minutes to go, so it's not over yet. We got to continue to play good, strong hockey.
Good luck to you. Thank you.
Okay, thanks very much.